I'm not sure if you're aware what happened in court today, but the Solicitor General of the Northern Territory stood in front of the judge and said, I'm not confident that I have all my evidence available in the time frame that we agreed to. So they also sent us a letter during the week saying, can we please have more time to prepare our evidence? Because there was no central brief of evidence provided to the Chief Health Officer in order to make the CHO 55 mandates. What kind of Mickey Mouse situation is going on here? How can the government and Michael Gunner stand up and say this is the best decision when they don't even have a central brief of evidence to provide to the Chief Health Officer to make this decision? How can they stand there and say, with all the resources available to them in front of the judge, oh, sorry, Your Honour, we don't know if we can be prepared in time? How can a group of small businesses be fully prepared and ready to go, and yet the Solicitor General of the Northern Territory stands there and says, I don't know if I will be ready? What this shows is that Michael Gunner and his government have not been prepared for this, despite the fact that he stood in front of media and said, no, we fully expected that a challenge would come and we are ready for it. Obviously, that is not the case. Secondly, what we have seen borne out over the last few weeks is that everything that this government has supposedly put in place to control COVID hasn't come about. They have not been able to control the spread, and these mandates, all that they are doing is damaging business. We've seen the hospitality and the tourism sector on their knees, businesses crying out for support, and this government doubling down on mandates that do not work. The only thing these mandates do is divide our community and cause problems for businesses. So we call on the government to do the right thing, end the mandates, because that is the right thing to do for business and for our community. Thank you. Have any questions?
When's it been adjourned to, and what does that mean for your case?
So the next direction hearing is set for the 8th of March, and we are prepared. We are fully prepared. The Solicitor General stood in front of the judge and said, Your Honour, I'm not sure if we will be, but we will try our very best. Did the dog eat his homework and he's now asking for an extension on his assignment? You tell me.
How many lawyers did you see in the courtroom, Murray?
So there were 5 lawyers in the courtroom today on the government side.
And they're not prepared?
That's what they said. They weren't sure if they would be prepared in time. Certainly they were supposed to have provided their brief to us this week, and they've asked for an extension. So as of this time, they are not prepared.
Given that you're objecting to a deadline that came in at around about Christmas, does it affect your case that these kind of delays have keep pushing it back and that deadline's long gone?
Well, we trust in the legal process, and we trust that the judge is doing everything that she needs to do to keep the process rolling along. And she stated in there that she fully expects that this time frame is met by all parties, and we are certainly prepared.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.